So today I'm going to show you how to write a welcome newsletter, or how I would write one for my blog. So if we start here, you want to make sure you have a good subject line. So for me, since my blog is more personalized, I wrote, "Yo, what's up? Welcome to my newsletter." Because that's just what I usually say when I meet people for the first time. And what people don't really realize is that there's also like a preview right next to the subject line. So it'd be like subject line and then preview. And the preview is like a gray faded kind of text. And so I just put something like, "I'm pretty happy to see another like-minded face here." So I begin my email with first off, and then first off John, or first off Mark, or whoever the person's name is. And what I like to do is, you could start off with like, hey Mark, hey John. But what I wouldn't recommend is to start something like, "To whom this may concern," or something that's very, rigid. Just want to start off with a casual flow. And so I go on with saying, "I just wanted to give you a massively big welcome for joining my newsletter. Before I go any further, here's a link to download your free ebook that will draw your readers' eyeballs and glue them to your page below." And then I would have a link here. Now, since I didn't make the ebook yet, the link doesn't work. But if I had an ebook or something that's offering something to sell, I'd explain what the product is and then give them a link to it. You want to make sure that you deliver what you promise. I also wanted to say that I also started off with like a welcome, because they're joining your email, and I don't know, it's a pretty nice gesture to welcome someone. Now, what I like to do afterwards is, once I give them what they signed up for, I like to explain a little bit about who I am or what your business is about. So in my case, I say, "In case you're wondering who I am, let me give you a quick minute." And then I go on to explain myself and my journey in like 2 to 3 sentences. You don't want to go too in depth, but you want to give them a little something to realize, like, who is this person that's sending me all these emails, and why is he qualified to send these emails? And then I explain the type of emails I would send out. So in my case, I would send out marketing, copywriting emails, mindset, and then I put, or just life advice from a 22-year-old. Just like a little, just to make it a little fun. And then I use transition words, like, "but I'll get into this a little bit later for now." And then this is the main thing you want to do. You want to make sure that they clearly know what to expect from you. So in my case, I tell them in not bolded yet, but I say daily emails that you can apply immediately to your copy. So if you don't want 5 to 7 emails about learning how to write better copy, then I say that it's better for you not to be in my email list. And then another thing to point out is, you want to make sure that you use subheadlines, because this is probably what's going to happen. They're going to see your email, read, "Oh, da 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 da, oh, free ebook," and then they're just going to skim down like this. And when they skim down, you want to have something that's very marked easily, so that they can see go very instantly. Now, here is something that I'm trying out. So here's what you can do now. I tell them that you could whitelist and prioritize all emails. Basically, I just show them how to make sure that any emails they want in the future from me or from anyone else, that if they don't want it to be sent to spam, they can just whitelist it, which means, actually, I don't even know what it means, but it makes your emails not go to spam. And step 2 is, if you have any place where you want to go to social media, in my case, it would be my Facebook group or Facebook page or Twitter, or, just want to hit up and say hi to me. That's what I would do for the second step. So for whatever business you have, you want to make sure that they have an easy place to go to your social page. If you have any questions, just hit. Oh yeah, this is also pretty important. You want to make sure that you want to increase engagement for your emailers, because if you're able to engage them, it's not just a regular email list. It's someone that can actually have like a conversation with you. And then I continue with, "Cheers, Anthony, PS." You want to make sure that you have a PPS or PS in your email. So in my case, what I do is I say, remember, I will send out daily emails just to emphasize on the point that if you do not want to see 5 to 7 emails in your emailing list, then you should unsubscribe now because this email list is not for you. And then for my PPS, this is also something I'm trying out. Basically, it's just something to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more personalized. And here I say my life advice is going to seem like a joke to people in the 30s and above. Sigh. If only I could have 60 years of experience in 22 years. Just something to showcase my personality and my brand. Now, I wouldn't include this in my email yet, but what you could do for your business is you could say, tomorrow I'll be sending out an email that reveals the single most important secret that is overlooked when it comes to, and then whatever your business is about. In my case, it would be writing copy. And what this does is you are creating an open loop. And when I say open loop, I mean that you're making readers engage where you're not telling them everything at once and that they have to look for the next email for whatever you just promised. Or you could just be mean and then just not tell them until 6 months later where you just close the loop. But that's that's one of your ways to keep your readers subscribed. All right, thanks for watching my video. If you want more, please subscribe below. And thanks for watching.